wonder if it is because I angle down too much. Fuel-wise, we're looking good. We're still climbing. I am going to reduce my speed a bit, though. Oh, sorry, reduce throttle. Even though we've got plenty of fuel left. Oh, shit, we're on. That's not good. Oh. Didn't want to do that. Well, this is not boding well for this particular flight because I'm now actually, even though I'm flying, I'm going down. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to... Oh, we've got... No, I'll tell you what. I'm going to abort it. Right, we've shut everything down because this could, in all honesty, mean, though, I get some additional points for... or science points, at least, for being in a different part of the world, I suppose. Let's have a look where we ended up. I have no idea where the hell I've ended up there, like. Oh, I've headed north. Yeah, northwest. Nowhere near where I needed to be. Shit, is what I say. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to keep that one, but I'm going to get it back on board. Shit just went bang. Well, 6,000 metres. Now parachutes haven't yet deployed. 5,000 metres. We're still pulling a hefty speed. There we go. 4,500 metres. And they've gone full out. Okay, let me fast forward this because we may be here a little while. Well, I wonder why that failed. I wonder if it's because I've got 3 rockets and just not 2, or maybe even 4. Let me try 4. No. We're going to get nothing new on these, are we? Oh, hang on. Yes, we are. You beauty. I think it's because I'm in a different part of the world, really, aren't I? As such. Might as well keep it while we can. And we're just about to touch down by the looks of it. Yep, we're down. Okay. Let's get back to normal speed. Let's get Madam to do an... I was going to say an EVA. Luckily, I can still roll. I'm going to get a let go and have a little meander. Oh, bless a little Kerbal bum. Kerbals can't jump. I'm going to keep that and take a surface sample. Snow, dirt and rocks. You're very confident that if you looked under the snow you'd find more dirt and rocks. Of course you would. Well, let's just recover. And at least we got some sciencey points out of it. But let's go to the tracking station. Because as you can see there, we have a probe that needs recovering. And that should give us some science points, as you can see. Yeah, baby. Now that also now means we have enough points for some more R&D. Now, do I go for propulsion systems, aerodynamics, because that gives us additional, gives us nacelles and stuff like that. Landing, we get extra wheels, heat shields, landing struts, space exploration, rove max, hitchhiker storage, miniaturization. Or do I go for alternate command modules? It's 160, and that'll only leave me with 44. Specialised controls. Got a fly-by-wire hub. Advanced fuels. Where's the one with the... Have I already got the multi-stack, the one that goes from into 3 bits? You'll soon see what I mean. For the life of me, I can't find it. It's not there, it's not there. It's not there. There it is. Available parts. Tri-stack coupler. That's what I need. That's what I need, and I didn't use it. Well, it comes from something. Right, okay. Should I go for specialised construction, or should I go for aerodynamics? Let's go for landing, in all honesty. Let's get the landing down. I've still got 90 U's, so let's go miniaturization. And let's try and build something different. I think I know where I went wrong. It's because I've got 3 separate engines. I've got 3 of them. And I think that's where I sort of went wrong. So let's get a shot of that. Let's get a shot of that. In fact, let's get a shot of that. It's not there. It's under structural. Right, okay. Let's zoom in. Fuel tanks. Now let's get some of them down. Like that. I didn't want to do that. That's what I wanted to do. Right, okay. Those are the big ones, aren't there? So I need 3 of them. Like that. Now that's looking quite good. However, I want to make sure that they don't sort of fly apart when we're hoofing up the, you know what I mean, pairing up the skies. Let's get this sort of secured down. Like that. Now, there we go. That should be around all, there we go. That's around all sides now. Now the question is, do I stick booster rockets on each of them sides as well? Because I've got the decent radial ejection forces now. 450 ejection force. I think that's a good bet. Size of them bad boys. Right, that also looks like it'll hang on to anything, that lot, doesn't it? Right, let's get the side boosters on, like the big ones, like that. I don't think they're going to go anywhere, are they, really? So I need those 3 down there with those 3. This is going to fly like stink, really, isn't it? Let's get the nose cones on there, like that. I still need to put on fins so we don't fly all over the bloody joint. This may not look very pretty. Actually, that does look quite pretty. That looks good. Gone the wrong way there. What's still thrown me though is the fact that I don't have decent stability control. Let's get that from there. That's a small one though. I don't want a smaller one. It has to be that. Right. I need that down there with them. I need that in its own stage. That needs to go there. So I've got them and them. All them to come off. Then that. That's good. Then that. Then that. Then them. I need a separate one for that though. Right. Now I've done that, let's set the actions again. I prefer to do this manually. So, shut down. Decouple. Shut down. Decouple. Even though that's not lit per se, shut down. Decouple. Deploy. So if all is now right, I've got shut down, decouple, shut down, decouple, shut down, deploy, decouple. Right, okay. Whether this works or not, I don't know. Let's go full throttle. I've just realised I've not actually set throttle speed on these, have I? Oh dear. Can't do anything about it now. Oh, we're off. Oh Christ, are we off? That was way too fast. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, girl. Okay. I would not like to be in the cab of that. That would be rocking all over the joint. 700, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000 metres, 10,000 metres, still going well, and we seem to have eased out a tad. I think it's because of the lesser atmosphere. Let's get to 45 degrees thereabouts. There's our SRBs away, all three of them. Still doing well fuel wise, and I'm happy with the speed. Now in orbit. I'm going to bring my speed right down. I'm going to stay at 45 degrees for the moment. Right, but what I do want to add is, if we go up my map, add maneuver. I actually want to get an orbit out of this bad boy. Right, we're looking good. Now I need to get to the maneuver position. And I need to hit this in about 5 or 10 seconds. 5 or so seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Full throttle. I need this burnout for 1 minute 26. Fuel-wise, doing remarkably well. We're keeping the target in the gimbal just right. Having a quick look at this. We're expanding that very nicely. 26. Oh, we're going to make an orbit. You beauty. 16, 15, 14. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. End stage. And we've made it into orbit. You fantastical beast, you. There we go, that's our orbit. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Now, as you can see there, we have our lowest point. And let me get a shot of our manoeuvre because we don't need that anymore. Right, we have our periapsis, which is the lowest point at 65,000 metres. Our apoapsis, I can never really pronounce that right, at 485,000 metres, 485 kilometres. That's right. So we now have, if we come back out of there, I need 3. There we go, so I can do this. So if I have this right, let me go up to here. There's our capsule up there with Valentina in it. How are we doing electric wise? We've got 0 in the way of electric flow, but we have a decent charge with that. Camera angles can be a bit iffy sometimes. So at the present moment we've got no electricity charge because the sun's on the other side of the planet. But that's it, guys, we're in orbit. We actually made it. Going to keep that and close the doors. I'm dead happy with that, like. As if you couldn't tell. The only downside is the camera angles, like I said, can be a little bit awkward. So but sometimes just figure them out. Look, temperature, that's good to me. Mystery goop. We've already been this far, so we know we're sort of alright. Can I get anything with that? Look, pressure. It's already been to 0, so we can't really do anything with that. The next big thing is to get our little madam outside and see if we can do it. I need to make sure I get the right key binding so we can actually get, you know, if we float away from the ship, we can get back to it. So, give me a few moments, let me pause. Right, I have a little madam there. EVA report. Shall we keep it? Yeah, okay. Shall we let go? There we go. Need to make sure that she stays with the ship. Don't want her flying off, do we? That must be such a... in real life, it must be an awesome situation to be in like that. I suppose you've got to be very careful with these EVA movements, like. And we've done our first EVA. How cool is that? That was awesome. Right, let's see how our orbit is doing. Because I think the best thing we can do is when we get to here, is not extend it, but actually shrink it. And that should, if we do this right, bearing in mind that the planet is spinning and we're at a different spin rate. So by the time we get round here ourselves, our landing point could be over here. We've got, again, something else to take into consideration. So, 5-second burn, that's all it's going to take, is a 5-second burn to actually get this thing down. But what I can do is, once I've got that down, you see, for the manoeuvre, is I can then eject stuff and I can just land. So that's pretty nifty. Happy with that, like. We made it. I can't believe that. That is so cool. So I'm going to warp there. And I need to put my arse into... I've got a feeling I may very well miss this particular slot. Then again, I may not. I need to orientate myself here because I'm all over the joint. Not a problem. I am all over the joint, aren't I? Got a bit of a wobble on. I've missed my point, but never mind, never mind. I can still make it. Because if I do it now anyway, I'll still land, irrespective. So it's right, there we go. That's all it needed, was that. And I now have landing. Right, let me come out a map. I'm facing the right way, I know I am, which is always good. Ideal observation while in space, high over Kerbin. High is obviously 400,000 metres plus. But I'll tell you what I am going to do is going to get a shot of that and I'm going to manoeuvre that there. So I've now got a shot of my my last bit, which is a bit of a shame because that would have done really quite well. I'm going to spin myself around. Okay, I'm going to keep that experiment because that's quite a fun one. Log pressure data. That's absolutely fine. That's exactly what we wanted. So when I get back down to earth, or back down to ground I should say, I mean I could, in theory, do this quicker by just throttling the shit out my ship. Right, I'm going to warp there. I'm heading. Right, I need that. I need my arse facing the world. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. And slow myself right down. I could have potentially, says here, made. I don't think I would have been able to potentially. It would have been ideal if I could have made that to the moon. That's for another day. Slowing quite nicely down, 1700 metres a second. Still going to end up on land. 1600 metres a second. Might as well use all my fuel up while I can. If I keep my tail in that way, it means I'm doing, I think it's called retrograde, which essentially means I'm going the other way that I want to go. I'm going backwards, is what it means. 1300 metres a second, 66,000 metres. Right there. And quite nicely out of fuel. It's exactly what we need. Don't need any of that when we hit the atmosphere, because we could potentially go kablooey. 55,000 metres. No, we're doing well, we're doing well. There she goes. And we are now by ourselves. We are now a fallen stone, and we build up a bit of speed again, but it's absolutely fine. We should be hitting atmosphere very soon. I'm just going to get them ready to deploy when we hit the right pressure. Here we go. Hitting atmosphere. Make sure we're in the right orientation for this. go. Starting to slow down quite nicely now thanks to our heat shield. And thanks to the resistance in the atmosphere. 15,000 metres. 900 metres a second. We're going to end up, by the looks of it, on very rocky terrain. And I'm really hoping that this isn't going to fucking hit the floor. It is. I'm going to die. Well, shit. Well, isn't that a bastard? I did so well. Never mind. I'm a little bit bummed about that. Balls. Well, okay. Goodbye, Valentina. Well, I did well, and now I know that those mountains are around about 5,000 metres high, which means I have to land either side of them. I can't land on top of them. I did well though, and I'm really chuffed with that. That is one of the better flights I think I've had. Now I know what to do. I'm happy. So here we go. Total mission time of 44 minutes. Highest altitude 485,000 metres. 2,369 metres a second. Highest speed over land, that again. 11,000 metres covered. Not bad. Most G-force endured, 58G. That'll have been me hitting the floor. But never mind. Anyway, Valentina has been killed, unfortunately, in service. Let's go to the tracking station. There's nothing we can do. Another star in the Kerbal sky tonight shines for Valentina. On that particular sad note, this is Llew signing out. Part 3 of Llew into Space. Peace out, guys. Peace out.